Welcome back to another Buoy 10 daily update here in Astoria. It is Monday, August 18th, 2025. And before I go into the play-by-play on how we did today, I wanted to mention the tides. I used the app Windfinder and specifically the Hammond, Oregon location for tides. Please note that the tides could be off, so pay attention to how the water's moving and what your gear is saying that the tide is. But tide for today, 3:36 a.m. was low tide, 10:34 a.m. was high tide, and then this afternoon at 3:12 it'll be low tide. I'm filming this and it's 2 o'clock, so we didn't make it out that far. Thank goodness. We got our limits today. We had a really good day, but I wanted to mention that in case it helps you decide where we're at what time of the tide. So 7 a.m. we started out at about marker 3 on the Washington side, and right off the bat we were getting hit. We started out with 2 triangles and 2 360 pro trolls, just to figure out which one was going to work best. 2 days ago the triangles worked best. Yesterday the pro trolls 360s did best, so we were just trying to get a feel for what was going to work today. At 7:05 we released a Thule. At 7:10 we released a native coho. At 8 a.m. we released a Thule. At 8:10 we released a native. At 8:40 we released a short Chinook. At 9 a.m. we got our first keeper. It was a coho and it was big. That was nice. At 9:10 we released a native. At 9:30 we got a keeper Chinook. At 10 a.m. we got a double. That was awesome. We got a keeper and then we released a short Chinook. At 10:28 we lost one. So overall today we lost 1 fish, which obviously has been the best day we've had so far. We only lost 1 fish, and in the past couple of days we lose a handful of fish, so that was cool. At 10:30 we released a Thule, and then the bite kind of died. It was rock solid all morning for like 3.5 hours. It was solid there, and we were just doing passes back and forth. And then at 11:30 we moved up to the Oregon side by the tankers and started trolling over there. I wanted to mention water temperature. So down in like Ilwaco, marker 3 area, it was like 65, 66 degrees down there. And when we got up to the tankers, it was 70 degrees. So we switched out all of the baits and we switched over to the YBC cut plugs. We had a spinner on because I've heard that people have been doing good on spinners. And then we had a super bait. So that's what we switched to up there. And at noon, we released a native on a cut plug rotten banana, Yakima baits. And also we saw Jared up there. Thank you, Jared. He threw us like, I don't know, a handful of cut plugs. And we were like, heck yeah, that's awesome. And so we had that native on the cut plug rotten banana. At 12:04, we got a keeper on the YBC touchdown cut plug. Dude, it was awesome. And then at 1, we got our last keeper to finish off the day with the Yakima bait double trouble cut plug. So overall, it was a killer day. We ended up hooking 15 fish today. We had a lot of short strikes that I didn't count. So 15 fish, we only lost 1 today, and we got some chromers today. We have been just getting dealt these short Chinook or these Thules, and I'm just grateful that we were able to keep some nice bright Chinook. That was really awesome. I hope these updates help you guys. It's exciting for me to do them and just go over through the day. It's nice to have something to reference throughout the next couple of days, and I think we're doing the same program tomorrow. We'll go to marker 3, 5, that area, and then once that tide switches and the bite dies, then we'll head back up to the tankers and try that out. It was really fun up there because we were seeing a lot of fish, and a lot of them are biters. A lot of times I feel like we see fish and they come in and then they leave just as fast, or they hang out and they don't do anything. But those ones up at the tankers were actually biting, and so that was fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's update. Oh, actually, sorry, before I let you go, we are doing a live tomorrow. I think I'm going to start at around 5 p.m. I might do in a morning live, but for sure I'm going to do an evening live tomorrow. So make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get notified when we go live. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.